All right, guys. Uh, hopefully, the stream's back up. I don't know what happened. I think it was when people called me. Like, it turns off the stream. So everyone who has me in their contacts, please stop calling me. Well, hopefully we didn't lose our Steam. But you know, sorry about that. So for those of you who are still on the other stream, I'm gonna say in chat that the other stream is now up. So again, I look not very good in the thumbnail, but I'm doing the best I can. So yeah. So I'm putting the link in the chat of the old stream. So yeah, we now have 11 participants, guys. So we're gonna get to answering these questions. Hopefully, wrap this up as soon as I can. Not gonna answer that question. Not change. Someone just said change your name to biased. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Have I been to Florida? There are no Biden signs anywhere. There are hundreds of Trump signs. Well, I think that using signs just as a pure indicator of who's going to win the election is pretty inaccurate. But yeah. So signs, I don't take those into account. Where I live, it's interesting. I was looking at the voter registration data. It's very, very split between the Democrats and the Republicans. I live in a swing town, basically. So I guess I see so many Biden signs and no Trump signs, so I don't base it off of that. We'll go into liking politics. 2016, it was so chaotic. And LTE, I figured out, hey, why don't I do this too? When will you show your face? Right now. Favorite food? That's not a question, but I'll answer it anyways. Pizza, definitely. Friendly Trump supporter here. Are you a Joe Biden supporter? Not a supporter, but I view him in a more favorable way than Trump. If so, why do you think a Biden-Harris administration would be better? I'd love to debate you. Not sure about a debate that may be able to happen, but I guess I think that it's just that Trump's administration has kind of crumbled from within. You have a lot of his former staffers endorsing Biden, and he just created a distrust. Sorry, guys. It's just people are texting me right now, and it's getting kind of annoying. So yeah, and then another question I saw in the chat was, where was it? Oh, do you think that Red Eagle should be considered a predictor? That's a question that you shouldn't take me super seriously on. I think he's a political commentator. He's kind of like Tucker Carlson. He likes to talk about politics in a way that's very partisan, so he should be considered a commentator, not a predictor. How much money do you make? I'm not going to answer that question. That is kind of a weird question, to be honest. Do you create all of your election nights? Yes, I do. I use Keynote. It's it's a good software. What's the best way to grow your channel? Everyone says tags, descriptions, good titles, clickbait, thumbnails. The true what you should be doing, like for a political channel, what you should be doing is going on people like LTE, Red Eagle Politics, DP Official, all the big guys, commenting and saying, and I get a lot of comments saying, hey, I found you from Let's Talk Elections comment section. That's what helps me out. Who will you vote for? President, Senate, House? I can't vote, but if I had to vote, I'd probably vote for Biden. My state does not have a Senate race, and I'm not allowed to say the House district I live in because that is personal. But I'd probably vote Democrat unless something happens that's different. Do you actually trust the polls? Yes, I do. Polls are always within the margin of error. They were within the margin of error in 2016 in every state except for the state of Wisconsin. And people say the polls underestimate Donald Trump. In some states like Wisconsin, they do, but they underestimate Hillary Clinton pretty badly in Nevada, in Arizona, in Texas, in Colorado, in New Mexico. So I think it's very, very subjective. So give me a certain state, and I'll be like, do I trust the polls? In Wisconsin, I don't really trust the polls, but I trust the polls in the state of New Hampshire. So yeah. Could you rank the last 5 U.S. presidents? Well, that's Trump, Obama, Bush, Clinton, and then Bush Sr. Number 1 would probably have to be Obama. Number 2, Clinton. Number 3, Bush Sr. Number 4, Bush. Number 5, Trump. What motivated you to start your YouTube channel? From Political Whiz Kid. Let's Talk Elections. Saw his videos and said, Can I do this? Turns out I think I can. Okay, I got two of the same questions. What meme makes you most nostalgic from Kylie? Well, I don't know. I mean, some memes just make me nostalgic. Others really don't. Like, What Are Those makes me pretty nostalgic. Although this is technically a Vine. And um, Pen Pineapple Apple Pen was pretty funny. Um, what do I think of Bill Clinton? He had some scandals, but he actually shouldn't have been impeached. It's not an impeachable offense because it's his personal life and it was consensual. And then talking about his presidency, his policies, I think he got us. He created a surplus, which is pretty remarkable. What's your favorite state besides your own? Vermont. Okay. Pancakes or waffles? It's pancakes. Like, pancakes are the best. Thoughts on Among Us? It's a good game, but I'm not addicted. Become monarchists. I think you mean monetized. I am monetized. What do you think of Bill Clinton? I answered that. How accurate do you think the polls will be compared to 2016? Again, they've adjusted their methods a little bit. It'll be like 1% more accurate, I think, but it depends on which state you're talking about. Do I think the sexting scandal will sink Cal Cunningham in North Carolina? No, because again, we haven't recent polls actually haven't really changed. They've gone 0.5% Tillis's favor. Become a monarchist? No, a monarchy. I'm not a huge fan of monarchy, but I think Cunningham's still going to win that race, although it could be a little bit narrower than we originally thought. All right. So yeah, so I'm looking at the chat. So we're gonna essentially end the stream. We've looked at a lot of, yeah. So we're getting a few questions. Only 14 participants. We were at 40 on our other stream. That kind of sucks, but doing the best we can. So again, that's we're gonna wrap it up. Sean Hunter, that's an interesting thing to look into. I don't think signs are that big of a deal, to be honest. Do I think Collins has any chance? She has a chance, but more of like a 1 in 3 chance. Gideon should definitely be considered the favorite right now. So yeah. So again, guys, that's basically it. I'm gonna end the stream unless we get more questions. So thanks so much, guys, for 1,000 subscribers. This is my face. In case you have not seen it before, which you probably haven't, unless you went to my old school. This is my face, and yeah, thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. So yeah, thank you and goodbye.